Hello and welcome to episode 6 of Idle Research. This is a very important episode because we're going to surpass the limits of the demo 1E100 energy. We'll do all sorts of things in this episode. We'll make a lot of progress in multiple areas. Accelerators, boosters, fire flask. We'll max out the amount of flask spots that we have, or slots, should I say. We'll unlock pink flask, white flask, etc. Also, we'll speed prestige a little bit to farm some fuel, but nothing compared to next episode. Next episode, I'll spend a lot of time doing this. Here's an example why I should do this. Right now, I'm researching purple flask, and look at the fuel flask on the left, 5189, and I'm going to go up to 5455. So now I'm going to spend some here. I'm going to spend 2,000, but I'm going to need to spend a lot of time on this. I've been playing, I just was pointing at the golden flask here. I played on my own without recording, but I made no progress else than just buying those golden flask upgrades in fire flask. I'm approaching the 1,000,000 lifetime golden flask. I left then for 9 hours, and no zoom in this time, but you see the numbers on the left. E9 fire flask, 432,000. It's more than 100 hours. This is unacceptable, but it will be fixed, of course. Like I said, we're going to unlock 2 flasks during this episode. Normal accelerator is interesting. I'll buy this, and I want you to look on your left. Fire flask gains. Check this out. 56. So I accelerate the accelerators with an accelerator. So the booster of that will be interesting, but it should be pretty expensive. Eventually I'll be able to buy that. And then the flask crafting cost booster, why not? Still pretty weak. If you check, 93.4%, not too impressive, but better than nothing. And this, so I was wrong on my prediction. Was it in the comments or on the video? But I thought this was gonna boost the booster, which would boost the normal. No, it doesn't. It increases the effect in the crafting speed of a given flask, and it spends them all every time you do it. And we'll do a few up to maybe green or something like this in this episode. And it's pretty strong, but it doesn't do what I thought it would. But I will redeem myself with another prediction that I made, and I was correct. You'll see soon. 154,000 seconds. Yeah, no, way too long. There's a little bit of clicking around in this episode. One of the reasons we're going to look at the Flask Mastery 3. By the way, I already reached the max slots here, and I didn't even realize it. I know it's visually evident. Maybe I was daydreaming or something, but later you're going to see me try to buy some more. But I maxed out the number of slots, so I don't have to worry about buying them ever again, and they all are automated. Here I'm choosing the best, of course, the fastest Flask Mastery slots, and then I'm going to look in the tree, where there will be a little bit of clicking around. I'll tell you why, but I cut most of it. It's because I didn't know what boost did. Last episode I explained that boost just makes your flask more efficient, right? And I tested it on pink flask, but at the time I didn't know what it did. So I did a bunch of tests. You're gonna see me click around in a moment. I wanted to know what it meant before I start investing in purple flask upgrades. I wanted to test a couple of things, look around what it does, but I'll end up testing it on pink flask in preparation for previous episode to be able to explain what it does, because I was really bothered by this, not knowing what it does. I hate when an upgrade, you buy it, you don't even know what it does. Tooltips will be nice. I think I said that last episode too. So I'm going to buy a couple of things here, but not too much, because there's a key upgrade that I really want. And here this is for pink flask, but I don't even have them unlocked yet. I will later. And then the following flasks are white and black. So we're going to see white flask in this episode, but not black. And then what I wanted to get, I'm close to it, is this. Yeah, 54, totally worth it. No hesitation, I'm buying this. And not that, but the other one. golden flask. We're gonna burn everything on that. So I still have room for episode 7. I'm gonna do speed prestiging, as I said, and I might try to spend some on boost next episode also. We'll see how much room there is. I don't know if I'll be able to do it or not. So 3.4 E9, I just realized a couple of grades I can get. Of course, priority is Fire Flask gains because of the snowball effect. The more Fire Flask gains I get, the more golden flask gains I get. So it's always the priority, and other upgrades will get other upgrades today also. Like I said, a lot of progress in multiple areas. And almost 2 million here, so if I was to prestige, I would double my lifetime golden flask. Research 68,000 seconds, still way too long, but we're making progress. That's for pink flask once again. Oh, look at that, unlock flask preset. In a previous episode, I said it would be really nice to have flask presets. So we'll take a look at that. I guess I predicted this one. I redeemed myself for my mistake, and here I'm trying to buy another slot, and it says in big characters max slots. I'll come to that realization quite quickly. Oh, okay, I got them all. Nice. So here I'm about to cut though, because I was trying to figure out what it does exactly to understand it, but it's not rocket science. How much to attribute to each? 5 each. Will look all organized, nice and equal. Look at that, very nice. So it's cool because you have presets, you don't have to worry about attributing anything, and this is 10 hours. So my goal is to go down to 1 hour, then close the game. That's what I want to do. I did that in the past for other flasks too. I'm gonna have a mathematical question regarding golden flasks too. Something doesn't make sense at all. We'll look at it a bit later. I hope I don't forget. If I do, I'll talk about it in the conclusion. Because I'm going a bit quick with the footage as usual. I keep saying, will I ever learn? I don't know. One of these days, try to record while imagining myself speaking slowly so I can, you know, keep up while I do the voiceover. Okay. I'm clicking around a little bit, just exploring, see what's up. I could have cut that part, I guess. Let's see what's next. I'm about to cut here or something like that. There you go. So here, 2 hours, and I get my pink flask very close. And we just surpassed the demo, 1.3 E100. I wish I could show you when I was at E99 and pass exactly 100, but whatever. So this, I would assume in the demo you can buy it because it's 1 E100. And now we're past the demo. So if you play the demo and you're curious to see what happens after, here we are. And it starts a bit slow. I'm just buying a bunch of things as usual. In fact, the routine doesn't change. It's just that I'll get so much energy. I'll be able to unlock all sorts of new things. Next episode will be also interesting. I'm looking forward to show it to you. Even though it's not complete yet, a few cool things happen. So here I'm just trying to find the best, once again, the best flask mastery, and still 2 hours here. We're very close though. Let's see what's next. So if I was to prestige right now, I would quadruple my total golden flask. There we go, we made it. 3300 seconds is about an hour. So I'm just going to buy whatever upgrade, set up the game to be closed so I can get the maximum offline gains I can. I don't remember how long I left for. So now I have access to this orange flask booster. Nice. Is there anything else? Well, of course, flask mastery doesn't matter because it doesn't work while you're offline. There we go, we just activated the research. Is there anything else? Here I was thinking, should I spend everything I have on this or close the game? And I chose to close the game. So let's close the game. And then I'm gonna have access to Pink Flask. So I'm showing 8 hours and 50 minutes almost. I was a bit mistaken last episode. I thought that's 18 hours that I left, by the way. I probably went to bed or something. Yeah, last episode I said I was within episode 7 in less than 9 hours. It's a little more than 9 hours. I miscalculated. Okay, so we have a bunch of things we can upgrade now with E11 Fire Flask, because I left for how long again? 18 hours. This is nice. I can get Golden Flask without prestiging now. Amazing. Only 1% of what I would get if I were to prestige, but it's amazing. Per second. So every 100 seconds, it's 100%. But then I can get more percentage. This is an amazing upgrade. Progress will be insane, and it's always been insane, so it's gonna continue to be. It's pretty simple. So here, my question will probably arise when we reach close to 10% of one E100. What I just said already doesn't make sense if you look at the numbers. You'll see what I mean. If you missed what I just said, you'll see. Yellow Flask, I'm just checking how close I am to E14. Not that far, I'm close to E13. This is 39 million seconds for White Flask. But I have access to Pink Flask. I came to that realization. I'm gonna have to adjust my preset. So let's get Pink Flask. Can I make them? Yes, I can. 90 seconds, very reasonable. I will also unlock White Flask later, but I won't be able to make them. Not in this episode, at least. So I need 6 purple for 3 pink approximately, but of course it's gonna go down over time. So I'm trying to adjust everything by hand. When things stabilize, I will adjust my preset. I just want everything to be with no deficit, no red. No red is good. And of course, we're going to choose the slowest, cancel it, and go pink. And here I was waiting, and I was like, when is it gonna come up? But I forgot to hit the button. And I'm not gonna show it, I'm gonna cut, but of course I'll do it off camera. There you go. So I attribute 4 each, that's a bit later. 4 each, and then I adjust the rest by hand. I'll show you what I mean. Pretty simple. So 4 of each color up to purple, and then it was 4 purple, 4 pink, and then the leftover slots were red. I made some adjustment by hand, no problem. Okay. So continue the same routine, and we're going to make even more progress here. So 4E8 Golden Flask, and I'm gonna try to start prestiging to farm Fuel Flask. And check this out, look how nice it is, but I need to put my preset back to up to purple because I cannot make Pink Flask yet while I speed prestige. I'm gonna speed prestige just a little bit, give you a taste of next episode. I really want to push Fuel Flask because I want to make Fire Flask very, very fast. Takes 55 seconds right now. It will go down in the 40 seconds. I want to make it, I don't know, 10 seconds, 5 seconds, 1 second, I don't know. I might spend a lot of time speed prestiging for next episode. We'll see how many times I'll do it. Look at that. 10 seconds, that's what it takes, that's it. Now something funny is going to happen soon too. I find it funny. Strange errors that I make sometimes that make me wonder what I'm thinking. So 3,500 Fuel Flask, I'm just trying to recover from whatever I bought. 10 seconds, do it again and again and again and again. I guess I could use a macro for this. I won't. I'll play this game by hand, no macro, but I could macro this easily with my mouse. Let it run all night, but I'm not gonna do it. I could, don't feel like it. I'll always let you know when I do that. Okay, here we are, check this out. This is a bit ridiculous, but it happens, I guess. I'm even gonna point at it. Check this out. I'm pointing to the fact that I'm able to now research pink flask while I speed prestige, but I want to do it every 10 seconds. What am I doing? I'm trying to get fuel flask, so I should, 82 times by the way that it is so far, I should let the pink flask research and then prestige. Because I don't prestige for a golden flask right now, I really prestige for fuel flask. So that's an odd mistake, but I'll fix it. Wise up eventually. Just gonna do it a few times anyways. Look at that, I'm even showing it closer. See? 50%, we're going good. And then I prestige. But it would give me, I forgot the amount, it would give me a decent amount of fuel flask. I'll survive. I'll recover from that. I don't think it's a game killer. So 46 seconds. But I want it to be much less than this and buy also so the bottom right of grades that are getting more and more expensive. So we're at E150, unlock golden flask effect. Very nice. This is, I think it's even nicer. It's a booster for fire flask, 166. 915. Very, very, very nice. But also, I can't deny that I'm gonna get golden flask effect increase. I cannot buy the generator, it's too expensive. But soon I'll be able, later. Here I'm gonna show the effect, I believe. 3.3 E9. Then I go up to 7.7 E9. Here I'm just trying to increase a little more everything. See, 5.9, so it's a little more, you know. And we're getting close to be done here. But then I left for 2 days because I had to do other videos. I have a few videos ready in advance. 1E14 fire flask, and that's my last long cut, you know. And you can tell this is the black flask. 1E19 seconds. I have access to the white flask, but I cannot make it. Hey, we have access to this green booster. Very nice. It's as far as we're gonna get. 6.33 E10 a pop in 46 seconds. We're gonna make that much shorter next episode, like I said multiple times. But now I can buy a few things with this E14 fire flask. Look at these, all sorts of stuff. Okay, this is so strong. Increase exponent of mastery effect. Of course, at first I wasn't sure what it did. It's very strong. I'm gonna look at the wrong place first, and then this is really, really good. Okay, so I was like, okay, what does this do? So I'm going to go in Flask first for the global research speed bonus from Mastery Flask. 1.2 E9, no change, okay. However, there's another place I can check. Flask Mastery, already this number is not normal. 290,000 times, okay. And I'll buy it once. 290,000, 671,000. So it's for individual flask, and it's very strong. It's pretty obvious. Look at that. We're in the millions now. So for research speed, is going to help me get access to the black flask. I'm trying to craft white flask, but it takes 635,000 seconds So I don't know how long that is. That would be like 2,000 hours or something. Am I right with that? It's a lot. It's really a lot. So let's forget about that. What else? So Fire Flask, of course, and usual upgrades. Try to balance it out, you know. I mean, gain golden flask per second, 5%. Is there a limit? Like, it's like the top one, right? Can you go above 100%? I don't know, maybe not. That'd be crazy. Okay, this part. I said earlier that I had a question regarding the math behind this. If you look, I'm approaching 1E10 and 10% completion. But 10% of 1E100 is 1E99. I didn't understand this part. Then I thought, hey, maybe it's on logarithmic scale. But I haven't done math in so long, no way I would have found the formula. So I straight up asked the developer, and here's the formula. 10% of log 10 1E100 is log 10 1E10. That makes sense because otherwise you would get discouraged. The only way to reach 10% would be to reach 1E99. It's nonsense, so it's a very good idea to go on logarithmic scale. And here we're just looking at the achievements. 85 out of 1,000. I'm not sure how many I'm going to do next episode, but we're going to approach the 1,000 by a significant amount. So we're doing pretty well, Unlockables, 1E1000, I'm going to get anti-flask and ice flask. I'm super curious about that. I don't know how long it's going to take before we get it, and that would be it. Looking forward to show you my progress next episode. My motivation hasn't gone down at all for this game. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time.